Okay, so today I really want to speak about something really interesting because I got myself like in this position like where you think like, oh, I'm not making money. I'm investing a lot of money here, but I'm not making any money. And I forget something really interesting because this is the thing. Sometimes you have to realize this. When you are developing, you don't have to doubt yourself. You don't have to think like things are not working. And one thing I always tell to myself, like this can sound like it's not true, but I remember like I read a book who helped me with this a lot. Like never compare yourself to anyone. Take inspiration from people, but never compare yourself to nobody. It doesn't matter who that person is. Don't compare yourself to no one. And but sometimes you look at this thing and you say, yeah, I'm not gonna compare yourself, but you get to a position where you compare. And I'm not thinking like I don't think comparison is a bad thing, but it gets bad when you start taking to some level, you know. So I always try not to get to that position where I have to compare myself to others to feel bad about it. So yeah, today I just want to speak about this because it's like we are at the end of the year, and I remember like at the beginning of this year, I told myself this year I'm just gonna focus on learning. Is the only thing I want to focus in. Don't focus on money, don't look the money and think, but it's hard like when you see like things around you, you start getting like things start getting in your head. But I have to remind myself this and bring back something I really have interest for. And what I start with is just this idea of learning English and trying to improve my English. And I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know. It's like sometimes you just have interest for something like very uncommon, because I don't know a lot of people have interest to learn English. But for me, it was something I really get to into, and it take me here. Because I always say this, if it's not because of English, I'm not gonna come here because I know how my mind works. There are certain things I'm not gonna do. I don't care, like 20 people, 20 of my friends, they can do it, but I'm not gonna do it if I don't have interest for that. And I have to look myself certain times and tell myself, look, you are different. Don't deny this. Don't try to repress these things inside of you, because this is who you are. It's not like you are close-minded and you say, I just do this and I don't do that. But there are certain things I have to look myself and say, you know what? It doesn't matter if 20 people are doing those things there. If it's not right for me, I'm not going to do that. And I will stand for myself alone and speak whatever I have to speak. I'm not afraid to be left alone, or I'm not afraid like to be alone. I never was that person like who try like to be like, oh, if I don't do this, they don't want to like me, or let me just go with them or something. No, I'm not that type of person. So yeah, I have to bring this here just to remind myself, like, you have things you like to do. For example, yeah, you have things you like to do, and do those things. Focus on doing those things, because this is the thing who make you like challenge yourself. This is the thing who make you find the purpose. This is the thing who make you feel like alive. I'm doing something here. I don't know what it is, but this thing bring me joy. It brings me like a purpose in life. And for me, just this start with English, and now I'm doing photography, and I'm thinking, what the thing who channeled me to this is English. I started learning English, and now I'm doing photography, and I'm using English to learn photography and video. And you can do this, and you can inspire others, and you can create product around this, and you can sell it. And it start with something weird, like nobody understand it. Nobody understand it, you know. Yeah, so I just want to come here today to speak here and tell this story. It's not like a story, but yeah, it's like, and sometimes I feel like my English, like I have a communication, like problem communicating. Porque se eu estiver a falar em português vai ser muito fácil. Tipo, yeah, I'm speaking Portuguese now. But sometimes, yeah, I think it's like a barrier. But what I'm gonna do? Like my English is like no good, but I have to speak. You know, people gonna understand me. They don't gonna understand me. Yeah, but yeah. Now I get it. I get it because it's so confusing. Like you want to do English, you want to do photography, you do. For me, it's like I feel like I'm losing my mind now. But now I know like I can give up like English. It make no sense because otherwise I'm doing photography and content creation just thinking about money. I can ruin my life just for doing that. Like I have a purpose in life, man. I love I love learning, I love education, and my goal is like, man, if I can create something like you can just help people learn English. And this helping is not like this kind of thing like, oh, I want to help you, but I'm gonna, yeah, of course people have to pay you because you put in years and years to learn this, and people have to pay a lot of money for sure. Because the reality is, I'm gonna speak it, I'm gonna say it now. Most people, the majority of people are lazy, you know, they are lazy. People don't think, people don't like to think. It's hard to think, believe me, man. It's hard to think. Like, for example, now I'm recording this on the iPhone. It's like, man, Steve Jobs have to think a lot to create this technology we are using today. You have to have focus. People don't have focus. People don't have like believe in themselves. People sell out easily. Like, but so I have to think about this and say this to myself. Like, I have something inside of me who drive me, who make me like make these videos, who make me like say this. Like, you know what? Sometimes you don't believe like you can create good work. Can be photography, can be English. Sometimes you don't think you can do this because you bring this idea like in school where they teach you like, oh, you study this and this is the only thing you can do. But you can reprogram your mind to think like, oh, I can learn English. So this is not like I'm born to do this, but I can choose to do this because I have interest. Even I don't know how to do it, I can develop my skills, you know. But you take these things from school where they tell you like you study this and this is the only thing you can do, but you don't realize like you can learn, you know. And I get myself in this position. I didn't believe like I can do videos, you know, but I have to start doing step by step, and now I'm realizing like, you know what, this is skill. You can learn it, and the only thing who can stop you just if you don't believe you can learn it, you know. And if you use your time, you can improve, you can get better, and you can become authority. People can, man, you can inspire people like to learn and to improve. And it's not like only, oh, read books to improve, but it's just doing the work, you know. But I have to take this responsibility to tell myself like, I mess up, like I didn't believe like I can do this. But now I realize, you know what, I can do this. If I can sit in this room, I don't get distracted, I can make things happen. I can learn how to work with computer. I can learn how to make video. I can learn to get better with English and build something around language learning and teach people and sell it to people and make people like who wants if a person wants to improve the English, they're gonna buy it, you know. But yeah, sometimes just we sabotage ourselves so much, you know. So I'm responsible for this. So I'm not gonna talk too much. As I say, one of the things I learned this year is just mind your own business. Don't talk too much. Don't say too much. Just show up and do the work. And if you are good at your work, you're gonna talk for yourself. So yeah, this is the thing I want to say today. And thank you guys. And this is like 12th video I'm doing now. Yeah, so I have like 18 more. And it's strange, like I don't know why I start this, but now sometimes I think like, oh, why I'm doing this video? Because I can do better videos, like try to plan better videos, like to post like one a week or twice a week or one a month. But I realized like, man, no, I told myself I'm gonna do this 30 days, so I have to finish. And after that, I will decide like a one video a week or one video between 2 weeks or something. But yeah, just my experience now, I realized is like I have two interests, and I have to focus on these two interests only: improving my English and getting better with photography. And I know for a fact if I get it right with content creation, I can build something in English, and this can give me money. But I don't need to focus on money. First, I have to focus on improving my skills, and with the time things gonna happen, because like, man, I love it. I love studying, improve my mind. Like, why not? Like, wow, this is good. So guys, this is the video I want to make today, and now I'm gonna sleep, wake up tomorrow, go to the gym before I go to work, which is crazy. Like, what, you're gonna wake up like 5 in the morning to go to the gym, and after start working like 9 o'clock? It's crazy. But for me, it's like, it's good to do. It's not something I like to do for sure, but yeah, I have to do it just to maximize my hours. And yeah, okay, thank you. And have a video for tomorrow.